Y así arrancamos, nos introducimos en la última parte del Enemigos Maluma del día de la fecha, en la última parte del programa del día de hoy, escuchando a Del Slice en esta hermosa programa, en esta sección en donde repensamos, redefinimos todo lo que tiene que ver con la industria de la música y para eso nos nutrimos de diferentes diálogos. Uy, me llevo por el micrófono. Para eso nos divertimos con diferentes diálogos de productores musicales, de gente que organiza festivales y músicos, muchos músicos, como es el caso del día de la fecha, donde nos vamos para Israel para hablar con los amigos de The Slide. Raúl, arrancá nomás, saluda que tengo un quilombo acá que tengo que arreglar ya.
Dale. Hello, can you hear us well?
Yeah.
Perfect. Check sound made. So we are really happy to meet you. We love instrumental funk music, so we are glad to meet you. We are live. We are going to start with the interview. So and I'm going to make a little translation for the Spanish listeners. So please tell us your full name, where are you from, and how old are you?
So my name is Mao. I am 31 and I'm from Jerusalem.
And
yo me llamo Nimrod, soy de Jerusalén también. Y hablo un poco español, por eso...
Excelente.
Perfecto. Bueno, estamos hablando con la gente de The Slices, una banda que es de Israel, y tenemos a dos integrantes que son de Jerusalén. Mao and the other name?
Nim. You can call me Nim.
Nim. Oh, okay, perfect. And 35?
31.
No, me I'm 29.
29 and 31. Okay, estamos con dos personas de Jerusalén, 29 y 31 años tienen. I'm over 40, so it's everything is okay. And can you tell us which is your first memory of you listening to music?
You start? Mao, you start.
My first memory is a family trip. We went to the southeast city here in Israel, which takes like 6-hour driving, and my dad just played the whole time like Beatles, Led Zeppelin, Rolling Stone, Dire Straits, this type of music. That's my first memory.
And yours?
I think my first memory from music, it's not actually music, it's when you call someone on the phone and you have like and then another one, so between that I started to hear like, oh, let's play rhythm with it, and then that was my first experience with music.
Really? And how old were you?
I was really little, like 4 or 5.
Nice, with the phone.
Yeah, with the phone. That was like when I remember like a music experience, but actually the first concert, I don't think I remember when it was.
Perfect. Nos estaba contando que uno de los dos, el primer recuerdo era yendo en el auto con la familia, 6 horas de viaje hasta el sur de Israel, y había música de todo. Pasaban los Beatles, Led Zeppelin, un poquito de todo, una mezcla. Sorry, again, your Nin. Nim is, okay, Nim, y Nim, su primer recuerdo es con un teléfono, con el sonido que hacía el teléfono, y fue su primera experiencia musical, así que esas fueron las dos experiencias, los dos primeros recuerdos escuchando música. And which was your first instrument, and which was the first song that you learned?
Mine was darbuka. You know darbuka? No. It's like an Arab percussion thing.
Sí.
It's like a little drum.
A little drum.
So after, I studied darbuka like for 2 years with a blind teacher. Actually, he was blind.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was really, really nice.
And how old were you?
I think it was from like 8 years old till like 10, and then I moved to play saxophone.
Wow.
Drums
and saxophone.
Yeah, from drums, because to buy drums to my house, it was too big for my family to handle. And after 2 years, my mother offered me to try saxophone in the school. They offered us like an instrument, and I since then play saxophone.
Nice. And yours?
Actually, mine was guitar till now. Like I started with guitar when I was like 7 years old, and then it went all the way. But through the way, I learned the piano a bit, and drums, really small, but that's it.
Nice. And can you tell us how do you get your first instrument? The percussion instrument, the muka, it was on your family, or you? Hey, mom, please buy me that instrument. Or how do you manage that?
I think they discovered that I'm like really into beat music, maybe because I was like on the table or something like that. So they thought maybe to put me in something like that.
Okay.
So this is like it's a really common Arab instrument. It's called the darbuka, and it's a drum. So they told me, yeah, let's go play this kind of drum.
Ah, perfect. And the saxo, your first saxo, it was an expensive one or it was a cheap one?
At the beginning, I got it like from school. You rent it. So it's really cheap. After a few years, we bought something, and actually, the first saxophone they bought me, I'm playing till now. So it was like a really good saxophone, but a really good investment.
Okay. Sí.
Because it's the same instrument.
Sí, bueno, nos estamos contando un poco que es muy gracioso, o sea, bueno, empezar con el tema de la percusión, después una batería no entraba en la casa de Nimi, la madre le terminó ofreciendo el saxo, y todo esto en el colegio. Ellos nos contaban que en el colegio uno puede elegir su instrumento, y él eligió el saxo y lo podían tomar prestado y se lo llevaba a la casa. Bueno, y Mau, sorry my accent. Mau empezó con la guitarra a los 7 años y siguió hasta ahora, aunque también un poquito de piano y un poquito de percusión. Manu.
No, ¿cuánto tardan en generarle sonido al saxo? ¿Cuánto le costó sacarle un buen sonido al saxo?
Sí,
hasta ahora.
Es imposible.
Cada día, long tone, every day. That's what we can.
Ahí está.
It's too difficult.
It's so difficult, man. Especially, I don't know if especially, but alto saxophone, I feel it's hard. And now I play flute also, and every day, long tones, overtones, all this kind of stuff.
Se está confirmando que tocar el saxo y la flauta es muy difícil. Sí, así que dice que hasta ahora sigue intentando sacarle un buen sonido al saxo. And sorry the question, but I'm a big metal fan, you know, and when we were young, it's like, I have a black t-shirt. You have a black t-shirt. Oh, we are friends, you know. It's like something like that. See, for metal people is easier, but I want to know, I make the same question for example, for the electronic music, is where were you when we were young? Because nobody says I'm an electronic fan when you were young. In your school, how was the people that you met? They were funk music or they were rock and roll? Which when you were young, which kind of people you met?
I think that in school we already now were in school, but in like Academy of Music, but in like high school or whatever, so I was not in like music school or something, so most of the people just was listening to mainstream music, like local mainstream music, and then when you found like someone that loved the same music as you are, like it's become friends, as you say, with the black shirts.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But I think that with the guitar is easy. I play guitar, I play bass, and with the saxo, the saxo. When you meet people.
Well, I studied in a school of music, so it was like really easy. Since like age of grade 7, I think it's called. Yeah, 7. So I played a lot of classical music at the beginning, but all my friends were like into music, and hip hop. It was like this thing that we always heard, and also like a little bit rock and roll and metal. And I think from age 14, 15, it became like jazz and stuff. And actually, the past years, I've been really into flamenco at the time.
Flamenco. Wow.
You have a really great. A great saxophone player, actually, called Antonio Lizana. He's from Spain.
But we are not from Spain. Manu is now in Argentina. He's now in Buenos Aires, and I'm in Spain. I'm living in Barcelona, but I used to live too in Brazil, and I'm living now in Barcelona. But I met, Paquito de Rivera, for example. Yeah, he's going to play here in Barcelona in a few months.
There is a jazz festival in Barcelona.
Yes.
My brother lives in Gracia.
In Gracia, really? He's near here. Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. Wow, crazy. And can you tell us, there are any places to study music for free in Israel, or you have to always pay?
I think there is some charity that you like, but only if you are young. I don't think if for adults though, but I think there is places that you can like learn, and like the city hall helps a bit, and then like it's really cheap to study.
But there's a point that you need to, if you want to take it like level up and private lesson, and to study in a conservatory and like so you have to pay. But I think in Jerusalem specifically, there's you can find help for that, and there's a lot of like projects in the city that like encourage people to play music. And yeah. It's nice.
Bueno, le estaba preguntando si siempre hay que pagar o hay maneras de aprender música de manera gratuita, y lo que dice que sí, que hay ayuntamientos o cosas del Estado, o sea que proveen las ciudades, por ejemplo en Jerusalén, en donde no se tiene que pagar prácticamente nada, o hay que pagar muy poco, o hay muchos ensambles también en los colegios, pero sí, que si uno quiere tener una carrera directamente ya a nivel profesional hay que pagar, con profesores particulares o en las escuelas hay que pagar. And can you tell us which was the first concert that you went?
Yours?
I think mine was a guy, like famous singer here called Ehud Banai. My parents took me maybe when I was 5, 6, also here in Jerusalem. But since there, I just went by my own to concerts, mostly local artists. That is my memory.
And it was on small places or big places?
No, it was a big place.
A big place.
Yeah, maybe like 5,000 people or something like
okay.
that.
So, and Urbana, it's which kind of singer? It's pop music?
Like country music. Yeah, you can say it's country, spiritual.
Country.
Ehud Banai, his last name is Banai, so there is a lot of like famous artists from the same family in Israel.
Okay.
All of them like Banai, maybe like 5, 6, yeah.
Perfect. We like to speak about these kind of things because we don't have that kind of information, and it's interesting for us. Like 5,000 people, and it's a big musician. It's an important and popular.
Yeah.
It's something about the Jackson 5. They are brothers, or they are father and sons.
I think there is like father and a cousin, and then like 2 sons.
Yeah, it's like a big family of artists. Also, like I think their grandfather is a judge or something. It's like a really famous family in Israel that they are a great artist and cultural influence around.
Important. And for you, your first concert?
My first concert that I remember, it's they called the Mayumana. It's like
Mayumana.
It's like a percussion group.
Sí.
And I cried at the end of the concert because I will never play like that. I will never be like that. I was a little kid, that's what I remember. I finished the concert and crying. Because it's like too good to be true.
You have any musician in your families? Or you're the first?
My big brother played the guitar.
Okay.
But now he's not like a professional, but he was like my first inspiration. I saw him playing and I was like, I want to play also.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And you?
For me, actually, my dad, when he was young, he played guitar, and there were like 7 brothers. Then he wanted to move to electric guitar, and his dad say, "Oh, we can't afford that." So he say, I'm gonna make my son like a guitar player," and that's what happened with me.
Perfect. Bueno, nos estaban contando un poco sobre la familia, que son los primeros músicos, o sea, bueno, Nim tiene un hermano más grande que toca la guitarra y el padre tocaba un poco la guitarra, pero cuando se quiso pasar a guitarra eléctrica no le pudieron comprar el instrumento, entonces el padre le dijo, mi hijo va a tocar la guitarra, bueno, y es lo que pasó, el hijo toca la guitarra. And how did the Slices project begin and why you put that name?
It's your story.
So it was our first year in the Academy of Music here in Jerusalem.
Okay.
I think it also was Corona time. So we just like have small meetings there, and we met like all of us, like all the 6 members that was back then, and we had the pizza. And then like I told them, I just came back from Australia, and now I want to have a funk instrumental band. And the drummer say, okay, let's do that, why not? And then we all on the pizza, we just say, okay, we make a rehearsal. Then we need the name, and we say, okay, we met while we eat pizza, so they call ourselves the Slices.
Perfect. Simple, make it simple, perfecto. Bueno, nos estaban contando que cómo empezó el proyecto de Slices y por qué le pusieron ese nombre. Él recién había vuelto de Australia y estaba en la academia de música, bueno, y se había juntado en el momento del coronavirus. No le llaman, you don't name it COVID, for you it's Corona.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mira, ahí está. Bueno, y en el momento del coronavirus, bueno, estaban todos juntos. Él recién había llegado de Australia y estaban comiendo una pizza. Y dice, quiero armar una banda de música funky, y estaban comiendo una pizza, y bueno, por eso le pusieron de Slices las rodajas, y así fue como arrancó el proyecto. In March of 2023, you released your first EP with 6 songs. How was the recording process?
The recording process. It was in a country club in a swimming pool.
Really?
Little kid.
Really?
It's like como abajo de la piscina.
Sí.
Fue un studio de recording session.
We
Recorded everything live, so it was like really intense, all the band in few hours. And every break that we took, we like went up and see all the little kids eat a hot dog, and it was really fun.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a guy that just opened the studio, and he like invite us to be the first ones to record.
Ah, beautiful. Nice experience, nice experience. Bueno, le estaba preguntando porque en marzo del 2023 ellos lanzaron su primer EP con 6 canciones, y le pregunté cómo fue el proceso de grabación, y nos decían que fue abajo de una piscina. Había un club en donde un amigo de ellos, supongo que una persona que los conocía, abrió un estudio de grabación, y bueno, fueron las primeras personas que grabaron en ese estudio debajo de la piscina. Dice que cuando terminaban entre canción y canción, que salían a descansar un poco, subían y estaban los nenes alrededor de la piscina comiendo panchos y divirtiéndose, y ellos estaban abajo grabando. How did you meet the person of the studio?
He was a friend of our trumpet player.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so we just like told him about, I'm opening a new studio, and then the trumpet player, we just look for a place to record our EP, and then like.
Perfect. Bueno, y la persona que los grabó era el amigo del trompetista, entonces fueron. And sorry about the processions of making the music. How do you compose that? And where do you rehearsal? And then you went to record it, or it was like zapada, like when you play live, whatever you want. ¿Cómo?
Jam.
A jam. It was a jam, or you study the songs?
And to be honest, we recorded on March 2023, but we like established at January 2021. But we had the luck, because me and Neem and other people, we like involved in the Jerusalem nightlife, and so we found a lot of places to perform before, which helped us to save a bit money for that. So we played those songs for almost a year and a half before. Of course, before the recording session, we like try to be more tight. We try to be more tough with our drummer back then, but in the end he nailed it. So yeah, we knew the songs. It just like was question about how do I make a good solo on this take, and how it will sound good and it will be easy to mix. Yeah, I think that was the process, because the rehearsal we used to do a rehearsal every week here in Jerusalem, but also live.
Ah, ok, perfecto. Bueno, yo le estaba contando, le estaba preguntando puntualmente por cómo llegaron a grabar abajo de la piscina, abajo de la pileta, y lo que nos estaba contando que en realidad el proyecto ya venía desde el 2021 más o menos, y ellos dos tienen la oportunidad de conocer bastante la vida nocturna de Jerusalén. Entonces ellos fueron juntando dineros durante un tiempo para tener la posibilidad de grabar, de ensayar, y lo que ellos nos estaban diciendo de que estaban ensayando y tratando de que el baterista sea bien correcto, bien exacto para el proceso de grabación, y ya ir viendo qué es lo que quedaba mejor, por ejemplo, en los solos, para que quede bien en la grabación. Así que eso fue puntualmente el proceso que vino antes de la grabación: juntar dinero, ensayar todas las semanas y hacer que la banda esté bien, que sea que el ensamble sea bueno, que sea bien preciso el ensamble, y poder llegar de una manera buena al estudio de grabación. Manu, ¿tenés alguna pregunta?
I want to talk about the guitar sound. You know?
He's a guitar player. So, sí.
It's too heavy, man. The sound. I love that. What pedal you use? What distortion you use? I love that.
Oh, thank you, first of all. Well, actually, if you ask me what I recorded back then, I changed the pedal like 3 times then, because I always try to look for the specific distortion. I think the one I recorded there, it's called Souvenir, I think. It's like a metal pedal, actually. But in general, I tried to copy a bit Corey Wong, the guitar player, with his sound, yeah. When it comes to like rhythm, but when it comes to distortion and overdrive, so actually I haven't found my sound yet. I think I always would change it. I think our next album will sound different in my sounds, but yeah.
Wow, maybe 12 string. You remember David Fusinski? You know David Fusinski for Screaming Headless Torsos?
Yes.
That kind of distortion, you know, when funk is there, they have the sound here, very strong. I love your guitar. It's a 335 guitar, no, Gibson, you know. It's that I saw well.
Yeah, one of them. It's like the Gibson ES 355. It's like a jazz guitar.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
But now I play now. I have this one, but with the slices I play in a guitar which called Makmal. It's like a guy that is local. It's like from here, but he's like very international. He's in handband guitar, and it's like in a Strat shape. So it's like a Fender Stratocaster, but like level up.
Sí.
Wow.
Bueno.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bien, Manu, el oído del audio, con la distorsión. Yo no es verdad que es súper pesado lo que está. Muy bueno. We always fight about audio with Manu. I'm a bass player.
Raúl is a bass player, you know. It's a bass player.
Sorry for that. Sí, we always fight. Bueno, Manu, súper interesante lo que nos estaba contando, porque Manu le preguntó por el sí, son conocidas las Macmal, las Strato Macmal, they are well known, that guitar, sí. Y le estaba preguntando por el tipo de audio que tenía, y bueno, empezó diciendo que sí, que tiene algo de un montón de distorsión. Conocía Screaming Headless Torsos, y hay un pedal que creo que lo nombró Souvenir, que usa, que es muy pesado, y que él trata de enfocarse más que nada en la parte rítmica, en lo que es Corey Wong, y bueno, y después dice que todavía no tiene muy definido, no es que no tiene definido, está en la permanente búsqueda de un sonido para los solos, y sí que tiene una S355, una Gibson, y aparte tiene una Magma tipo modelo Stratocaster, que es una marca bastante conocida. Yo creo que vi un par por acá dando vueltas, muy bueno.
El bajo no se queda atrás,
Sí,
ella,
sí.
ella la rompe toda.
Sí. We like the bass player. She plays a lot. She plays wow.
Yeah.
She's incredible.
And you put very in the front in the mix, player.
Yeah. No, she's very talented. Gil, she's like actually she's the only one that haven't studied in the academy.
Wow.
Like we know her from the Jerusalem musician scene. But I think it's wonderful because she's not like, sometimes when you learn jazz or something, you're stuck in patterns and it's hard to be creative. And she like not come from there. She like she do her own thing, and I think that helps a lot to our sound.
Perfect. I completely agree with that. Sí, comparto. Bueno, lo que nos estaba contando, que la bajista no viene directamente de la academia donde se conocían ellos, no estudió música, no estudió en la academia, y lo que dice que está bueno porque ella, pese a haber estudiado un poquito de jazz, no está encuadrada en eso, no son solamente patterns de jazz lo que hace, sino que es uno un poquito más abierta y se nota lo que toca. ¿Alguna otra pregunta, Manu? Sí, ¿sigo?
Yes, is that a Prince Funko Pop that you have behind? I love that.
Prince, he's all about Prince, man. He's like Prince's biggest fan.
Number one. Sí. Yeah, excellent.
Le tenés que preguntar, you know Dante from Argentina?
Exactly.
Funko.
I love
Prince.
Claro que es eso, Raúl. Excellent. In Argentina, we have our Prince. It's called Dante. It sounds very Stevie Wonder and Prince. It's a great musician. I recommend to you, Dante. And in the radio we have the Neon Romeos también. Have a band who sound like Prince. I love that kind of music, and that's why we all love the Slice. Raúl, ¿alguna pregunta más que tengas por hacer?
Sí, no.
Yo quiero preguntar por el vivo también. I want to talk about the live concert because you are a lot of people. How do you manage that?
What we're gonna have to do?
No, how we manage.
How we manage?
Yeah.
Well, we work hard. We did so many concerts for like very few people in a bar, which they put sports in during the play. We did so much stuff like that. We still have a lot to go through and a big future, but I think we see a little bit of the good stuff and people that come to listen actually to the music and not only like and it's hard, but it's the way. That's what we have to do.
Sí, you have to play. Keep on playing.
Yeah,
keep on playing. Qué grande. Bueno, nos estaba diciendo que Manu le preguntó por el vivo y dice que muchas veces tocan en bares en donde hay partidos de fútbol o partidos de alguna cosa y la gente está mirando el partido. Pero dice que, bueno, es la manera que tiene que ser. O sea, hay que seguir tocando y ver. Pero ya tienen un cierto grupo de gente que los va a ver puntualmente a ellos. Last week you released your last single, Hypertension. You changed many things in the way you record it. How do you record it?
We record live actually, so not maybe in the mix, but not. We record everything live, so we didn't like edit stuff. But we're about to record it like in the studio version, in the album, so it will be a bit different in terms of producing it, a little bit different, to have like a different a version of the same song.
Perfect.
We actually we're gonna record it now. We work with a really famous producer that played with David Bowie, Madonna, and
really?
we asked him to just give us some advice, and then he heard us and he liked the music. So he came to some rehearsal and he started to change the song. So when we played for him the Hypertension, he changed it a bit and said what will keep him in the same mood and will not like what people want to listen to. Because we sometimes we focus only on just
play.
to groove and have solos, but he like say, okay, we should like focus mostly on the groove.
Ok, perfecto. Muy bueno, muy bueno. Bueno, lo que nos estaba contando que tiene la posibilidad ahora de grabar con un productor, porque yo le pregunté por Hypertension, que es una canción que grabaron en vivo, y dice que ellos no cambiaron demasiado, salvo, bueno, el tema del audio con respecto al estudio, pero que ellos suelen grabar en vivo, así que no hay demasiados problemas, y que ahora van a hacer una versión en estudio con un productor muy importante que trabajó, por ejemplo, con David Bowie, y que el productor le dijo puntualmente que no se embaten tanto en la manera de hacerlo solos o en el grupo, sino que se enfoquen más en la manera que tiene la gente de escuchar las cosas, entonces que no estén tan preocupados por hacer todo perfecto, sino que la canción sea buena como para que la gente la escuche. Two more questions. Sí, only two more questions. Thanks for your time. We really like to talk with you, and I like that you are a nightlife people, so that is important. That is nice, and I think that funk music and the nightlife they are no in the way a kind of living. Sí, nice. Bueno, le hago dos preguntas más, Manu, y ya terminamos. Can you tell us something about the future plans of the band? What you're planning to do?
Future plans or dreams, but in the end, we like. First, we gonna record it in like a studio album in the end of the month. We're gonna apply for many festivals that we can all over to try to like go out with the music overseas. That's like we want to like be like a festival band. Also, we want to have like our own sound. I think that we want that people will listen to us or whatever, to any singer that we will host and say, oh, that's the Sliced sound, and like the people recognize our sound, our compositions and everything. Perfect. Unless you have something to add. No.
Perfecto. Bueno, lo que nos estaban contando, yo le pregunté por los planes. Dice que más que planes son también sueños. Bueno, ellos ya van a ver si van a grabar un disco a final del mes. Quieren ser una banda de festivales, quieren ver si pueden participar en festivales en todas partes del mundo y ser una banda de un grupo de música para festivales. Y lo que ellos están también bastante obsesivos es en buscar el sonido, que la gente los reconozca por el sonido, que ese es el sonido de Slices Band, y que lo puedan reconocer las composiciones y el sonido que tienen. Just to finish the interview, we are going to play a Movie Night. Can you tell us something about that particular song?
The song that I wrote, the groove came from inspiration from a song called Smile Meditation by Wolfpack.
Ooh.
I heard this song and and I always played it to the band until they hate this song, so I wrote a song that's similar to that. And I think I wrote that about like a movie night. That's actually, when you go to a movie, it's very calm, like don't think about nothing, it's very chill. And I think that's compared to our like funky stuff, that's really like that's the song is about.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time. We really like to meet you, and we are going to send you the interview when the live show ends. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
we keep in touch. Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you.